All right, today we're gonna make a peach cobbler like my grandma did it down there in Clinton, South Carolina. First thing we're gonna have to do, we're gonna need 3 cans of peaches, which I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna put in this pot, 3 cans of peaches. Y'all have to bear with me. Last time I did this was my first time. This is my second time. Practice make perfect. Now, we're gonna have, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up 4 cans of peaches, just in case I don't wanna run short. Okay. Then we're gonna add a cup of sugar. I'm gonna put half in at a time and stir it so I can mix it up real good. Put a half in first. And then I'll put the other half in. Then the next step, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put in my brown sugar. A cup of brown sugar. That brown sugar be hard, but it's still good. Put the cup of brown sugar in. Mix that up real good. Then I'm gonna put my flame on real low. The heat on real low. So it'll start simmering and melting down the sugar. Then we're gonna take a little bit of this nutmeg, tablespoon of nutmeg. Let's see, we got it over here. Yeah, tablespoon of nutmeg. Put that in there. And 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. But you can put it, if once you taste it, you can see if you want a little more cinnamon or not, but most likely 1 would be enough. Cinnamon. Let me take this off. There, I got you. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Okay, we're gonna mix that up there. It's not nothing hard to do. It's better than that store-bought stuff that you go pay your money for and it don't taste that good. It's better when you make it homemade. You get the enjoyment of enjoying the food you make. Let's get some fire under here a little bit. Now next week, I'm gonna make a homemade banana pudding in the oven. So let's let that heat up a little bit. Now we're gonna roll the dough. And this time, I won't make this mistake and bite the dough. I have a pair of scissors. I'm gonna cut it like it's supposed to. I didn't have any the last time, so I just bit it off. Everybody got on me about that. So we're gonna put the dough down. We're gonna roll it out. Let me see if I can get it without tearing it this time. Yeah, take my time. They say practice make perfect. And that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, got the dough out. Now I'm gonna spray my pan with some Pam, so it won't stick. And I'm gonna put my dough right on the inside of the pan, like so. And I'll go all around with it. See, I'm a carpenter, and I like to build things. But now I'm gonna start building some pies. So we're gonna have to change my occupation a little bit here. Now on this one, I don't need but a piece to finish up the bottom of my crust for my pie. So I'm gonna cut that straight across. We're gonna put it right in there. And we're gonna There we go. There we go. Yeah, my grandma used to make these, and as a little kid, I used to sit back and just couldn't wait. Now let's get some heat up under this. It's very simple. Then I'm gonna have to get me some butter. This later on, just sit out the glaze. Okay. I'll let that heat up a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I can get me some dough cut up. And I'm gonna double layer mine. Some people just put the layers on the top, but I like some in the middle also. A lot of crust, not just all peaches. Yeah, you can do this at home yourself. You feel good about what you're doing. By the way, today is my birthday. I'm 50 years old. Psych. I'm 50 years old. And I'm still feeling pretty good. If you believe that. Okay. Let me get another, let's see. Stir this up. I'm not forgetting anything. This is cinnamon. Yep, the nutmeg, brown sugar, and sugar. Let that come to a little steam up a little bit. Now we got to put the oven on, preheat the oven to 350. Yep. We're gonna preheat the oven to 350. I know you're looking over there and you're learning a little something. Yeah. Put a little heat on that. There we go. She's gonna be heating up in a minute. Yeah, this is like I said, I'm gonna get better at this. I'm gonna get better at this. Yes. Yeah. I've got it. I got it. What did you say, dear? Yeah, okay. My daughter's trying to help me to make sure the stove is the right way. Thank you, dear. It's always somebody calling you on the phone when you're busy. Take that and answer that for me, please. Yes. All right. Now we're getting ready to add our peaches. And they'll heat up for a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna get my butter ready to put in the microwave. I guess I'm taking a guess on that, 30 seconds. We're gonna put 30 seconds from the beginning. And melted butter.
How much butter did you use, Dad?
I used 3/4 of a stick of butter. And I'm putting it on for 30 seconds. But I have to wait. This for 30 seconds is what I'm gonna put it on for 30 seconds. Like I said, this is my first time doing my second event doing this. And I know that it's gonna be good. So all you have to do is go by the directions. Yep. Yesterday I used a curse word and my wife told me don't use any curse words. So if I offended anybody, I'm very sorry. Okay. This is a real simple recipe. Just want it to come to a little bit of boil. And then I'm gonna put those peaches inside of the pan with the crust. Yeah, my grandma used to make a pie at least every weekend. If it wasn't a blackberry pie, it was a peach pie. If it wasn't a peach pie, it was a banana pudding. If it wasn't a banana pudding, it was an apple pie. and I was always ready. Okay. A little bit more there. Give it about another 2 minutes, and we'll be ready to pour it in the pan. So how y'all people out there doing in TV land today? Because I'm doing fine. Thank God to be living another year. God is good all the time. Alrighty. Now if you look over here, this is beginning to have a little simmer, bubble up a little bit. That's what we want it to bubble up a little bit. Get it to start smoking. Everybody's very shocked that I went from building things to come in the kitchen to cook. But I'm winding down on my work now, and I'm about to find something else to do. So I'm gonna be doing a little building and a little baking. Okay. You see the smoke coming up a little bit. She's warming up a little bit there. Yes, there you go. Yes, she's getting where I want her. Another minute, we should be straight. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take half. I'm gonna put a crust in the center. So I'm gonna take half of this and pour it in. Just half. Okay. Then I'm gonna put some crust on that half. Then I'm gonna put the rest on. So the way I'm gonna do this is don't have to be fancy the way I'm doing this because the inside crust, you won't see that. I make it look pretty on the outside. Okay, we got that in there. See how that looks? Now we're gonna take the rest and pour right on top of that. Just the amount of peaches I needed. Turn the oven off. Spread that around there. Or she gonna be good. What I want to do though, I'm going to take a little bit of stuff off. I don't want it to run over on me in the oven. Okay. Now, I'm going to take me another crust and I'm going to cut it up into strips to lay on the top. Well, like I said, this is my first one. I know I'll be getting better. You know what I mean? Everything's get better with time. Everything gets better with time. And yesterday, last week, when I made my blackberry pie, I tried to do the crust and it was real cold, too cold. And I found out that I have to wait until it thaw out a little bit for it to roll without tearing up. And then I had a hole in the middle and I had to patch it like I do sheetrock. And patch the hole. But to this time, I'm not gonna make that mistake. And then I'm gonna make my strips. They don't have to be exactly the same width. Just like that. Like that, like that, like that. There we go. Anybody can do it. You don't have to go to the store and buy those pies from the people. You do your own pie. Let everybody know that you can do that too. Because I'm surprising everybody about me doing it. Yep. And we'll be good at it when I get better. Now we're going to take this and we're stripping it. I'm going to strip this way. This way. Just keep lining it up just like that. You get your ones in the middle first because the short ones is going across. Like I said, a lot of people used to put the whole crust on it and just punch a hole, get some air vents. I'd like to see like the old people do it. They put the strips in. And then we're going to go across. Like so. I think I'm gonna get good at this because I'm gonna be doing it once a week. And they say practice makes perfect. Yeah, my family can't believe I'm doing this. My kids, my grandkids, they can't believe Pop is making pies. I'm gonna use all of that up. Let's see how that looks. Now what I normally do, I put a pan at the bottom so that my pie do not mess up my stove, keep my stove. So I set this pie inside of this. Now we still got to do some glazing. Brush. Now we're gonna take that butter and we're gonna glaze the gift so we have a nice brown on the crust. Just take your time. Yeah. Tell you what, it's gonna taste good. I know you're out there in TV land. Y'all can't taste it, but it's gonna be good. And the only thing you have to do is follow my directions, and I bet you yours will taste good too. All right, and then I just take this butter and just go over top of it with that butter. That's enough. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this in the oven for about an hour and then start looking. Usually take about an hour, 15 minutes. But in an hour's time, we're gonna take a look at it and we'll see what we're working with. So, let's sit this in the oven. Okay. And then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the results of what this pie is gonna look like when it's done. So y'all stay tuned and maybe, give me some likes and subscribe. So I see you in 1 hour. Right now we're gonna check on that peach cobbler. It should be ready. It's been in about 50 minutes. I had said an hour, but 50 minutes should do it because it's a smaller pie. So let's go in here and see what we're working with. Oh boy, she looks real, shit. It looks real good. Now take a look at that. Now don't that look good? I did that myself. I think I did a good job for my first peach cobbler. I give myself an A. And make sure you subscribe, right, sweeties? That's what I'm supposed to
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. I want to try to keep these coming to you every week. And next week, we're going to be doing a banana pudding in the oven, a homemade banana pudding. Have a great day. Bye.